Welcome to the Moment of Truth video series, presented by Alec, Robinette, and Elemental Financial, where we're going to explore people's stories of moments in time when they decided to take action and make a change in their life, to live life a little more fully. What is your moment of truth? We're back. Moment of Truth, the Moment of Truth video series. This is Alec, Robinette, and with me is Colin Allured. Correct me.
Right.
Okay, I got it. Colin, thank you for joining me. I'm very grateful that you have allowed us to throw the videotape on and explore your moment of truth. And as I've talked about this, the moment of truth. I've started this video series, and we're exploring times in people's lives where they have clarity and they take action to kind of make a change or transition, and really just to decide that they want to live life differently or a little bit more fully. So, Colin, would you tell us a time where you had a moment of truth?
I will. I had a moment of truth. I was driving with my family, our young daughter, who was probably about 4 or 5 at the time, and our dog. And we were driving to Nashville, Tennessee, and we were about an hour outside of Nashville and making good time. The sun was setting, and we were just driving along. The traffic was getting heavier, and all of a sudden, this probably 20-year-old kid driving, I just see him like right up next to me, and then bam, he just hits our car as he was merging onto the interstate, and we were spinning around in circles on the interstate and eventually come to a stop. I look to my left and see 18-wheelers coming at us. I floor the gas pedal and get us to the side of the road, and just in time for us to all breathe a sigh of relief and to go, wow, we are not dead right now, and we really should be dead right now for the odds of what just happened. And yeah, it was a hassle to get towed and to have our car totaled and all the problems that came along with that experience, but it was actually supremely enlightening, and it made me realize that you should bring your heart to the table, live your life while you're able. Your life's not a fable, and it's the moment of truth is now to live your best life, do what you want to do, and because we're not guaranteed anything. It could all go from you at any time, and I think to use that knowledge to really enjoy your friends and your family, and to invest in your talents and what you have to give to this world while you're here, while we're renting these bodies and for a certain time. And so yeah, sometimes these near-death experiences are very enlightening and help you come closer to your life. That's my moment of truth.
Wow. That's powerful. Thank you for sharing that. The life is precious. I liked your rhyme there. Put your heart on the table, and it's interesting that you use that term, a phrase, because a lot of times when I think about this series, what I'm doing, Moment of Truth, I studied ancient Egyptian religion and culture, and the moment of truth, as far as like when someone dies in their religion, they kind of their after death scene is weighing their heart. So it's like a scale, and the heart is weighed against a feather. And I look at it as far as if we're following our heart and our purpose, like those times, those moments of truth in our lives, right? That you get to, sometimes we are forced to see that by a near-death experience, but bring us to realize, yes, follow the heart, because that's inevitably, what we're weighing it against, right? For our lives. I appreciate your story. Thank you for joining me. I also want to give you the ability to our audience that we're going to have, where they can find you and what you're doing, and whether online or in person here in the Winston-Salem and Triad area?
Yes, the best place to keep up with me is on Facebook. I have a band page and a personal page where I'm always posting where I'm playing. And I do have Instagram as well, and you can join me on those things. And I play every weekend, and I love seeing familiar faces, and a lot of people come out and hang out with me at gigs quite often throughout the year. And so please join me on Facebook and Instagram, and come out to a show.
Do it.
Yep.
You won't regret it. Super talented. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Alec.
No matter what we face, we all must face a moment of truth. Peace. No matter what we face, we all must face the moment of truth.